Hello everyone, welcome to my video of being on level ground with others. Now just exactly what is being on level ground with others, exactly? Well, when everything is straightforward, you get along with people, you talk to people and there's no put on, there's no pretend, there's no backstabbing, there's no gossiping. Uh, you actually are on level ground with someone that you can sit down and talk with and actually have a wonderful conversation with these individuals. And they're the kind of people that you just like being around because you're on level ground and everything is fine. People, that's the way we want our world to be with all nations and with all peoples. We want everything on a level ground. And that's why President Trump is doing what he's doing with the tariffs. A lot of people are throwing fits and saying, well, everything is going to go through the roof now because of his tariffs. Let me tell you something. It's been going through the roof for years. All these nations that have been charging us all these unfair tariffs, even Israel charged the United States tariffs. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? And the UK, look at the UK, man, what they've been doing in the United States, we've been carrying them since World War II. And we always thought, that Great Britain was a friend. Of course, they're not great anymore. They're the UK now. The King James Version of the Bible actually came from England, the Great Britain. But yet there's been so many people in the UK that have totally departed from the Word of God. They don't even believe in it. My brother-in-law, London, England, he's an atheist. He's what he calls Church of England, and they're atheists. They do not believe in God. And I'm like, huh? I mean, people, we got to get ready. Jesus is coming, and he's not going to tarry. And you know what really gets me? I was reading the Bible, and the Bible said that the Lord is going to send forth his angels. Why is he going to send forth his angels? I thought, what's going on here? I got to reading deeper into it, and it said, and they shall go forth and shall separate the wheat from the tares. And I thought, what? Tares? Yes. And the Lord said, don't take them up now. Because if you pull them up now, you'll also damage the wheat. So don't do it until the set time. And when that time comes, the Lord's going to do it. And here these people are. They don't believe in God. And yet we got the King James Version of the Bible from Great Britain when it was great. You see, God made Britain great. They thought they had, with their military prowess and with their great achievements of colonizations in Africa and other areas, fighting with the Zulu and things like that. But people, it was God that had blessed England and all the UK, which was, Great Britain. But anyway, I like things on a level ground with everybody. And I'm always level with people and upfront. I'm just me. I am what I am, and I'm not going to be anymore. I used to work with a guy at work. He was a real short guy, not quite a midget, but he was extremely short. He wasn't even 4 foot tall. And he went and bought some kind of, he called them jacks. I didn't know what he was talking about, but it actually raised his height to where he was my size. But he walked around on those, he called them jacks, but to me they were just wooden blocks. Of course, they were cushioned and everything, and they were made to fit down in his boots. They had them special made for him, and cost him a lot of money. A lot of money. He had to go through some medical clinic or something to get them. But I just, I thought, wow, But no matter what we put on, honestly, people, We are who we are, and we can't change it no matter what we do. I've known of young ladies that they put makeup so thick on their faces, and they bought false eyelashes, and guys they bought those false sideys back in the 1960s, and they would wear beetle wigs because they were ashamed of their hair, because they had real fine, thin hair like I do. I even wore a beetle wig back then when I had my band. I didn't do the sideys though. I never did those things. They itch real bad. But what I'm saying is so many people want to put on, and that's not good. We all need to be on level ground. I'm asking you to subscribe to my channel, and I'm inviting you to hit the like button. It helps my channel to grow. And I'll see you on the next video. But isn't that the truth? Don't we want everything on level ground in all areas and aspects of our lives, with all our relationships and with everyone? See you on the next video. Goodbye from Texas.